Hey guys, Icy Cat here, and wow is there a big announcement today. The next season of content for the Hong Kong operators has officially been delayed, plus new details on the operators' abilities when they do come. Want all the new details about what's going on and how much longer you'll have to wait? We're going to go over all the new info next. All kinds of new information is coming out, and it appears to be happening late at night, putting this information more on a European timetable for once. All news and information of this sort has usually happened before midday Eastern Standard Time in the US, since that's the time zone the Montreal dev team is based in, but it seems like they're responding to things a bit differently this time around, possibly because there's a large chunk of the team in Germany for Gamescom currently. Regardless, it's a bit of a shift from the way they usually release information. A new announcement just went out that the August 29th date will now be reserved for the entire Operation Blood Orchid patch to go live only on the technical test server for a full week prior to the deployment on both PC and consoles on September 5th. On the 5th, you will get the new theme park map, and if you're a season pass holder, you'll also get the 2 new Hong Kong operators, as well as the Polish defender at that time. If you're not a season pass holder, you will wait an extra 7 days for access to the 3 new operators, and they will come out for you on September 12th, though the theme park map is released the 5th regardless if you have a season pass or not. A lot of people were already upset that Operation Health caused the Hong Kong season to be delayed a full 3 months, and many were also upset that the planned August release of the 3rd season would only be coming in the last couple of days of August. Still technically meeting an August release, at least so long as you had a season pass where the 3 new operators were concerned. Now we are firmly pushed into the beginning of September whether you have a pass or not, though one could argue the technical test servers will still be hitting that August deadline, but that's also not what anybody was expecting, so to claim it's anything other than a delay would be disingenuous at best. For Ubisoft's part, they are putting out a substantial sized update, claiming over 1,000 bug fixes, including hundreds of fixes to maps and lighting, optimization of operator data, a full pass on improving resolution and appearance of the game, and lots of operator fixes. While those things are pretty massive, it's unlikely to be met with much excitement in the community at still another delay of content, even if the ends do wind up justifying the means when all is said and done and we're only talking about 1 week. Now for some of the good news that was also released. We have a better understanding of what each of the operators now do. So let's start with Ying. Her Candela charge has been better explained. She carries 3 of these devices that shoot off flash charges into the air and blind anyone in the way, but it is now confirmed that she is immune to the effects of her own gadget. This had been assumed to be a possibility given her visor, but it's now officially confirmed that it will work that way. Candela charges can be thrown like grenades and rolled under barricades or through drone vents. Observant people may have noticed a yellow light turning on in her teaser trailer on the device, and there are actually 3 states to use the charge in. You can set it and create a timer with each of the 3 states giving it more of a delay to detonation. This allows you to roll the grenade further into the room before it goes off, or to go off more quickly depending on your needs. Also place the device on a breachable surface just like a fuse charge. You can set a delay to the detonation here as well, so it sounds like it's not going to be a manual trigger like fuse's cluster charge when used in this way. It'll still be on that same delay timer, and you can set the length of that depending on your need. More information is also released regarding Lesion. He will have 7, yes 7 of the cloaked poison mines, but he doesn't get them all right away. He starts the round with a few, and then they sort of become available over time, so the longer the round goes on, the more he's going to get. There's going to be like this cooldown timer on screen showing you how many he has, and then how long until he gets another one ready. It's almost like as time goes on, he's assembling another mine the further it gets into the round. This makes it so he can mine new areas as the round wears on. The effects of the mine cause visual distortion, and the screen will turn like a green color while a sickly, queasy filter is applied to the operator's vision, kind of making it swimmy. The effects of the poison cause damage over time as the needle remains in your leg. Now here you have a choice. Attackers can choose to push through the effect or take a moment to pull the needle out. Doing that will help get the effect to pass more quickly, but it will also put the player into an animation sequence that forces them to lower their gun while they pull it out, and that leaves them vulnerable while they do so. It is confirmed that IQ will be able to detect the devices. Now, we assume that she would be able to pick up the electronics that power the mine's cloaking effect that turns them invisible, so that's not a surprise. No word yet on Thatcher's EMP grenades, but I mean, it's pretty much a solid assumption that he'll be able to either destroy them or at least deactivate them from the electronically cloaked state that they would be in. Legion will be able to see his cloaked mines at all times, as each one will have a small icon so he can tell which one got triggered and react accordingly, or he can pass that info on to his teammates. We also know that the Polish operator Ella will have concussion-based proximity mines, but we now know that she can place these mines almost anywhere. While Legion is limited to floor surfaces, Ella can place her mines on floors, walls, even ceilings. Close proximity will automatically detonate them when an attacker comes too close. She deploys her mines by tossing them out, similar to the way Valkyrie cameras or gas grenades work. She'll just throw them, they'll stick to a surface, and then they'll be ready to go. These mines don't do any damage, but they disorient the players and cause an effect very similar to Echo's drone blast. In fact, we do see a little bit of an overlap between the way her mines cause a disorienting effect and the way Legion's mine create a disorienting effect, so there's a lot of similarity there. It's in a different way, but there's definitely overlap. We could also kind of guess this part already based on her character model that we've seen leaks of so far, but she is going to be a faster operator, able to quickly respond to one of her traps going off. She is also for the first time officially being confirmed as having an operator-specific sight on her pistol. Now, this information has leaked before. We did see images of that, but this is the first time it is being officially confirmed. Getting back to the mines, Ella has a few of these she can deploy, but she also keeps one mine in reserve that she can't otherwise deploy, used specifically to self-detonate if she gets downed, allowing for her teammates to get the drop on someone coming in to finish her off. Since it does no damage, she won't hurt herself or others with it when used in this last stand kind of defense move, but it tips the odds in favor of anyone coming to rescue her, assuming they can't be accidentally caught up in the same blast if they're too close as well. Ella is the only operator we haven't yet gotten a teaser trailer for. That may well come out later today or tomorrow at the latest. We've also found out that the attackers will be getting more intel, as they will now be able to use both of their drones at once. So think of this as kind of like how Twitch can currently use two of her special drones in play at the same time and switch between them. Well, now any operator can do this with both of their drones if they so choose. If you have a drone in play and hasn't gotten shot and you want to leave it in a spot, you can toss out your second drone and move that. It's no longer going to destroy your first one when you do it. So technically a 5-man team can have 10 valid cameras in play all at the same time if none of them got shot. So that's all the latest news and info that's developing right now for Season 3 of the game. I will of course cover all the breaking developments as they occur, so if you want to make sure you're up to date with the latest info, then make sure that you're subscribed and hit that notification icon so you'll be made aware the instant I upload any other breaking news and info. Let me know what you think of these developments in the comments down below, or shoot me a message over at IcyCat25 on either Facebook or Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.